How would you characterize this moment in American history?
It's no different than anything else. We're fine. I mean, look at in our 37 years of running BlackRock, we're not focused on the day-to-day. We try to consistently talk with a narrative about long-termism, working with clients in the long run. I mean, obviously, things, when you see a 20% market decline in 3 days, obviously it has significant impacts and the ripple effects of the potential of tariffs is going to be long-standing. And so our job right now is to just be, we're having more conversations with clients. Probably the last time we had this many client conversations at BlackRock was right when we closed our economy in March of 2020. And this is the type of time where we really try to connect. We manage money for people in 106 different countries. We have offices in 36 countries. So what we need to be doing every moment is bringing all this global information that we gather with $11+ trillion of money and hearing and paying attention to the flows and where the money is going. But the magic sauce of BlackRock is the last 20% of being local and being really connected to each and every client worldwide and try to really add to them. So we're bringing all this global information, but we really try to be local in every community where we operate and work. And as a fiduciary, our job is to be helping Canadians right now. Our job is helping Europeans now. Our job is to be helping Americans now. And so, obviously markets are down 20%. So some stocks are down over 30-40% from their high water marks of just from January. But in the long run, I would say in the long run, this is more of a buying opportunity than a selling opportunity. That doesn't mean we can't fall another 20% from here too. But I do believe over the long run, the vitality of the United States will persist. And I'm still proud in terms of working with every investor worldwide.
Was Larry Fink right in regard to the announcement of seeing tokenized stocks literally causing a huge wave moving forward? Now, I know a lot of you guys aren't big fans of Larry Fink, and that's okay. I'm not saying that I am, but it's the key companies and the technologies that are involved with the whole concept of tokenized stocks, tokenized bonds, equities, the whole shebang moving forward. You're definitely going to want to hear this outline to the end because we have the receipts. We're going to bring it to you guys and why it matters to you moving forward. Consider smashing that like if you haven't done so already, and let's get into the material.
If managing your crypto feels like solving a puzzle, it's time to switch to Decent Wallet. So just a few taps, you can manage, track, and secure your crypto with unmatched ease. And here's the best part. Grab your Decent Wallet at a discounted price by using the referral link below. Don't miss out on making your crypto experience smoother and more secure.
First thing is from our brother in the community, Smoke, once again. And it's the whole thing of XRP and, believe it or not, Kraken. And in a recent outline from our brother Smoke, he gets into the weeds of things. Does he not? Yeah, every single time. Non-stop alpha from Smoke. Like he points out, at least on this particular date, XRP Kraken, it's the handshake. And in that handshake, it's about what you're going to see right here. Because when you see it, well, seeing is believing. Like it points out, some of these things. and as we get further into it, it's taken to the whole thing of this announcement. It says, with the success and uptake of these products, the post could explore alternatives such as cryptocurrency-based money transfers. The post, leveraging its extensive network of physical outlets, can play the role of cash merchant by exchanging cryptocurrencies for fiat for its customers. Say what you want, XRP has always been referenced as a bridge asset. Let's take it to the left part, and why it's highlighted by smoke. Well, it's because it says here, shown in figure 1, which we'll show you here in a bit, a beneficiary, person B, receives cryptocurrency. We use Ripple, XRP as an example. Again, why do they highlight XRP if there's no significance? So from person A, nearly instantaneously, person B then goes to the nearest post office, etc., etc. Again, that exchange. It's the whole thing of reducing transaction time and cost through the use of cryptocurrency, but more importantly, Ripple XRP, instantaneous, cited from Kraken. And again, you see this as it shows in the orchestration of how it all comes together, those examples that we just basically mentioned. So you can get kind of the gist of how that works. Again, the person receives 1 XRP to the mobile wallet, and again, the conversion of all of it to fiat. Okay, again, why point out some of this stuff? And, you know, does it really, really matter to you? Well, for me, the answer is yes. Of course it matters to you, because when you get further into it, back from the May 22nd article from Kraken, at that time, Kraken planned to allow non-US customers to, of course, trade Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, and other popular stocks as tokens over a digital ledger. Again, Larry Fink of BlackRock pointed that this would happen. He stated, what was that, beginning of last year, I believe, maybe a little bit in 2023. But we're now seeing how this all comes into fruition, because Wall Street Journal mentions this, and that's the whole thing of Tesla, or I should say Apple. I'm going to share this tab, sorry. Apple, Tesla, and Nvidia, again, shares to trade as digital tokens on crypto exchange Kraken. So this would be your tokenized stocks and so on. So the platform will offer overseas customers tokenized versions of more than 50 stocks and ETFs. Again, this has literally come into fruition, and people simply do not realize it because maybe they just thought it was all hearsay. I don't know, whatever the case be. Even the interns have been waiting to don the vest for a long time now. Well, are they trying to look like stockbrokers? I don't think so, but I do agree. A lot of people saw this already. It is a major win for Ripple, but again, don't ever forget about the key thing with XRP. So this is just a short one that we want to share with you guys. I do agree it's a major win for crypto, but when we talk about tokenized stocks, bonds, private equity, you name it, again, Jesse, it's the bigger picture moving forward. Your thoughts in regard to this brief video?
Yeah, so I mean, Larry Fink saying it now, right? They've known for years. That's the problem. But years ago, let's say 3, 4, 5 years ago, when they were talking about tokenized crypto, all these guys were all talking as if, it's not that great. It's not sure. What's his name again? I forgot. The guy that was telling JP Morgan, I think, the boss for JP Morgan, he was saying
Jamie Dimon?
Yes, yeah. So he was saying basically anybody buys crypto, anybody who works for him buys Bitcoin or crypto, he's going to fire them right on the spot, right? Because it's complete trash and it's so bad, right? But at the same time, he was investing in all the exchanges and he was investing in crypto. So, that's how they are. Like Larry Fink's telling us like now, but they've known for years, right? They're changing they're changing their wording now, because now they're all ready, right? So they did the same thing for the internet. The internet, when the internet came out, they were saying, oh, the internet, it's just going to be for porn and drug trafficking and child trafficking. It's evil. It's not going to be used for nothing. It's worthless. But at the same time, they were scaring the masses through mainstream media. They were loading up the bags on the first, like they were just buying cheap. They were buying for pennies. Netscape, AOL, all those first companies, they were buying and buying and buying, keeping the masses out with these fear-mongering tactics. And once they were ready and they had all their bags full and the infrastructure, everything ready, then they tell the masses, oh, you know what? This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Come on in. And then the masses come in, and then you see the bubble pop. So, I mean, it's the same trick. It's the oldest trick in the book, right? Use the mainstream media, to basically lie and keep the people out until you're ready, and then change your tune, change your wording after. And so anyways, but yeah, like Apple, Tesla, Nvidia tokenization, everything's going to be tokenized, right? Everything's being tokenized. You're gonna, instead of getting like a reward, if you go, let's say McDonald's, go to a big fast food chain, you get like coupons or discount or stuff like that. You're going to get tokens. Eventually you're going to get tokens. That's going to be your reward. It's going to be in form of a token, and that's going to be tradable on a blockchain. And XRP is going to be that main liquidity when you want to exchange from one token to another. So you might want to get like reward miles, for example. We see Oracle blockchain tokenizing reward miles using Quant Overledger, and of course different blockchains, right? So you want to trade reward miles for, I don't know, maybe some kind of ticket, or maybe you want to trade your reward miles, your airplane miles, your air miles. You want to trade them maybe for McDonald tokens, right? Or McDonald reward tokens, whatever. You can trade anything to anything. That's the internal value. You're tokenizing everything: stocks, bonds, derivatives, real estate, art, cars, everything. So they've known for years, and it's not only Apple, Tesla, it's everything's going to be tokenized. And then for the post office using XRP, yeah, it's crazy because that's the technology, right? The XRP ledger and the interledger protocol, you can connect anything. So everything's being connected into the XRP ledger, into RippleNet, and so on. So yeah, not surprised to see that at all. It's been the plan for years. It's been the plan for years.
Yeah, I used to work at the post office many years ago, and you know, things do get lost in the mail once in a while. I used to work at the Priority Mail headquarters many years ago, like 20 plus years ago. I'll never forget having like a parcel get stuck underneath like a little conveyor belt, you know? And I was like, my goodness, this was dated 3 months ago. Well, then they just send it. There's like no apology or anything, which kind of sucks, but that's just the reality. I mean, you put that all on blockchain, well, then in reality, it's like there's no excuse for any of that to ever happen ever again, really. Some people say, well, this kind of exists already, especially, you know, with their barcodes and seeing what facility is at and so on. Yeah, granted, but I think we take it up a notch, obviously, with blockchain and distributed ledger technology. So there you guys have it. Glad to share this with you guys. Just a quick, brief video, and hopefully you guys appreciate it. So again, as the saying goes, if you listen to the entire outline, do us a solid, type this into the comments, and that is, Larry Fink is a fink, and we'll know that you listen to the entire outline. On behalf of myself and Jesse of Apex Crypto Consulting, know what you have, know what you hold it. The research and the finks, well, the finks don't trump the FUD. But anyway, the finks do something.
They're the FUD.
They are the FUD. Anyway, that got messed up, but we're glad to bring it to you guys.
Good,
Thank
man.
you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hey, guys.